recorded. Oh, meeting's being recorded. Got it. Okay. All right, so I will begin this meeting for the Parks and Rec Commission for September 9th. And I guess the first thing, do I need to have any of that verbiage of that we're on Zoom and it's being recorded or anything like that?
That's great. You're good.
Great.
Thank you.
All right. Absolutely. So I'm, calling the meeting to order, which I just did.
Roll call.
Roll call. All right. Can I get roll call?
Mike Kozor.
Do you want us to say our names?
Oh yeah, please. Yes, please.
Here.
Okay. Oh, I'm usually the one who says it, right? Cool. I'm learning a lot.
Jack.
Jack.
Here.
And Andrew Cromartie here. Great. Now I'm going to move on to approval. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda for September 9th?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. That has been approved. So now I'm going to go to the application submitted by Maria Zoda for the puppet show at Children's Beach. Hi, Maria. Thank you for joining us. I guess I will let you take it away. You're muted. My favorite thing to say.
Ta-da. Okay, my application was for a free puppet show for October, Saturday of the 9th and Saturday the 16th around 10 o'clock. I'll probably just use the grassy area where the trees are. I have the stage, I set it up, and essentially the show was about the elms on Nantucket, and I wrote a picture book about the elm at Five Corners. So I turned that into a puppet show with the virus. I can't go into the schools and present to classrooms. So I decided to just try to hit as many venues as I could. Would like to use children's because it's downtown, and there's really no trash. I'm going to do a really quick, simple art project after that the kids can take home, but it's just paper and crayons. Doesn't involve any cutting. So there's really going to be no cleanup. The play takes about 20 minutes and the art project about 15 minutes. And the Land Council was my sponsor for getting the book published. Do you have any questions?
Great. Yes. Does anyone have any questions, Michael?
I think it's wonderful that we're providing this, and I hope, Maria, that if you want to publicize it, it's something that could go out through the school's parent email database.
Okay.
I can't speak for the schools anymore, but I'm sure that's in line with what we've done in the past, and they would do it gladly for you if you gin something up and give it to them.
Okay, that's helpful. And Kim, I've been in contact with them, but they're just up to their eyeballs with this COVID thing. So as soon as she gets the all clear, then I do plan on doing K through grade 3. So
yeah.
This is in lieu of keep the kids safe, keep them outside, and that's
Right.
what we're up to. So thank you very much.
Sure, she'll send it right out to her parents, I'm sure.
Okay.
Are there any more questions? Yeah, Maureen.
Maria, have you been able to present it yet at other venues?
No, you guys will be my first one. I've been practicing, in the garage, but I'm gonna run it by my 2 grandkids beforehand. But the Historical Society was interested, so is Mariah Mitchell. Linda Loring. So I've hit most of the nonprofits and the Boys and Girls Club. I haven't heard back from them that, so I could hit as many kids as possible, given the go and give it show, that type of thing. So, but yeah, this will be the first one. And I picked Columbus Day because it's caught a biggie on the island. And while the weather's still good, I want to take advantage of that. So that's about it.
And you might have already said this. Is it like a little? I know we already spoke a little bit about this, but is there a little platform that kind of a makeshift stage?
It's wooden and it looks like a tree. And Elvira Elm is the main puppet, and she meets the kids, gives them some info, and then she takes a break, and I come out and I have the picture book. I had it blown up, so it's really big. So I'm going to tell the story and show them the picture book, and then I'm going to go away, and Elvira's going to come back and tell a couple of tree jokes and let the kid. It was real. Now that I've done it, it's been fun, but this has been like putting a man on the moon. And then we'll do the art project, and off they go. So
that's great. Are you going to try to document this? My last question. Were you going to try to document this with any kind of video?
I don't know. The Land Council is calling the shots. They're kind of busy right now. So initially, when I talked to RJ, that's what we had hoped to do, was video. In lieu of that, just get things off the ground. I'm gonna do the live thing, and I'm not technical, so I don't know about it, but I know you can do your own. I guess with your iPhone, you can do your own video. I have no idea. So, but we did that for Swim Across America. I mean, I know Jim did that, but
yeah.
It would be nice to, because then we'd have it. So,
right, that's what I was thinking. Just for the record.
But anyways,
Michael.
Andrew, would you like a motion to approve, or is there more discussion?
I would love a motion to approve.
I will make that motion to approve this use. It's wonderful.
Thank you, Mike. Can I get a second? Great. Okay, so approved.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maria.
Yay.
Roll call vote of approval. Andrew, please.
Oh, okay. A roll call for approval. Aye. Andrew, aye. Michael?
Aye.
Was that an aye from Jack? Everyone's aye. Meryl?
Aye.
Sorry.
We'll get this.
We'll get it. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on, Maria.
All righty.
Good luck.
Great. So now we will move on to Officer Mack for neighborhood security.
Thank you, Andrew, members of the board. Right off the bat, Dave or Janet, are there any other events that I should be aware about that are coming up before we get into winter and nothing goes on?
I got wind today of, I guess, the Safe Place Walk is happening October 2nd from Children's Beach. So they're gonna be doing announcements down there using our sound system. So that's like Saturday, October 2nd. So that's all I'm aware of at this point. Is the turkey plunge still scheduled? Say again, Janet?
Another thing I was wondering about.
Is the turkey plunge still scheduled? I haven't heard anything from the library. One way or the other. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And the one other thing is that this is the time, I believe Rebecca is going to close up this weekend. I think she's done. Yeah. So she's gone. She's going to be gone. And this is the time where, if you want to share this with the chair, that I'll really have to step up in that area, because that's the time when the high school kids move back into that area to hang out. Not that they didn't all summer, but it's going to just be them. And they're the ones that kind of, when there's no supervision and the cameras are off, that they'll climb on the roof and they'll, do everything that they did last year that we pretty much had to work on. So I'll be in the area and I'll keep an eye on it. But this is the time where they get out of school and immediately go there to the bandstand and to the restaurant and do their thing. But we'll be on top of that. And I'd like to share one example of a pretty good thing that happened this summer. It was last month. I was down there early in the morning, well, not early, mid-morning. And a guy asked me, where's the nearest pharmacy? And I said, oh, it's up the street on Main Street. And I said, why? And he goes, I need some Band-Aids. And I said, what happened? He says, my son fell in some glass and cut his knee and toe. And I said, oh, okay, let me go take a look. And in the pavement there between the grass and the restaurant, there's a garbage container area. And it's not known if either the kids broke the glass the night before or it just fell out of the garbage bin, but there was glass that was broken there. And a little boy fell and got caught. And I said, oh no, don't go to the pharmacy, hold on. And I called one of the bike CSOs over and he had some medical equipment and we attended him, gave him some saline solution and some Band-Aids. And then I called Mo from the DPW. As thinly stretched as they are, within minutes, he had a crew come down with brooms and they really spent a good 20 minutes. They swept up the whole area and cleaned it all up. And these people were flattered by all that. They couldn't believe that all that happened all at once. And the last thing we did was we gave the little boy a plastic junior police badge. And the whole family was like, you guys are great. This is a great community. And I thought that was a perfect example of how all this comes together and what we're here for and what this is all about. So it all worked out in the end. And it's a good example of what can happen. So that's all I have. And I'll be in the area, especially now that the kids are going to be out of, school's in session and they'll be back there. So we'll keep keeping an eye on it.
I want to add
Thank you,
to
Officer
that,
Mack. Go ahead.
if I could, Andrew.
Sure.
All through the summer, throughout the years, there's always been complaints from the vendors who are down there, such as the yoga classes and the creative movement classes over the years. And when the yoga people come in the morning, the instructor is always finding glass and food wrappers and things like that. And that's something that they've asked over the years to have, like some sort of cleaning from the DPW early in the morning of those glass shards. And then, you got a lot of people walking up and down that pathway between the street and the concession. And, a lot of little kids run bare feet from the grass into that area. So that's something that has always been an issue that it's hard to keep track of, or at least to keep after all the time.
Right. Okay. Thank you for that, David. Does anybody have any questions so far? No? Okay. Thank you for holding my hand as I go through this agenda here. I'm going to move on to discussion of Parks Partner Program. Correct? Is that what I'm doing? Okay, great. Does anybody have anything to say about that?
That's a program that Tom wants to initiate after something that he has seen firsthand up in Boston. So unfortunately, he is going to be late for the meeting, probably a half hour at least today. So that may just have to be pushed. He had touched on that previously about partnering with different groups that use children's speech, and whether it be like the Athenaeum and the dance festival, the comedy was also down there, and just the positive experiences that different kids or people have had to try and promote the parks in something of a different light, as opposed to just the one-time use of entertainment, but like a longer non-traditional use, I guess is a better way to put it. But obviously it's an ongoing program that he wants to initiate, and he'll definitely keep that on the agenda monthly.
Great. Okay, so do I need a motion to move on after that, or no? I can just go on to the next thing, right? Which would be maintenance.
And I had contacted DPW to come on, and hopefully they'll be available next month to discuss field maintenance and what they'll be doing to, as far as turning over the turf at Nobadir Fields, irrigation turnoffs, and like overseeding during the off season. Tom was interested in what the protocol is and the timing of everything. And I know Nobadir goes until at least November for organized sports. So it's got some time yet over there.
Okay. Okay. So in that case, I will move on to public comment. Is there any public comment? Seeing none. Am I just going straight to adjournment, or am I missing an elephant in the room that I don't know of?
You know, Maria had to have her event.
Right.
So, and I know Marina is on vacation this week. She doesn't have much going on, fortunately, right now. So
we're good.
we're good.
Wow. Okay.
Well done, Andrew.
Feels good.
One
to
under
have
your
the
belt.
Yeah, the one under my belt right now. All right. Thank you, everyone, for your patience, and thank you, everyone, for coming today. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Michael moved. Can I get a second?
Second.
Yay, Meryl.
Can by roll call, Michael,
Yes.
Jack, is he frozen? Meryl,
Yes.
Jack, you want to? Can you hear us?
Yes,
Great. Okay.
yes.
Excellent. So, Maureen, is that everything?
That's about everything. If you have anything that you would like considered in October, I'll definitely try and get DPW to take a few moments to come on and talk about the field maintenance. And also they had received HDC approval for the Butler building out at Tom Nevers. Speak to that application. Maybe have Brian Turbot come on and discuss the
Any-
Nobadir field house. See how that's going. But if there's other topics that you feel need to be discussed or events, let me know.
Just like
Great.
to add, this week is the last week for filing for any CPC grants for this year.
Tomorrow's the last day.
Tomorrow is the last day. So if you don't apply tomorrow, we'll put off again for another year.
Jack, we may ask you to do a little presentation, informal presentation on how to, not for tomorrow, but how to submit for funds and what funds the Parks and Rec Commission can ask for and what the money would have to go toward in order to be considered. Would you want to be on the agenda for next month? Am I muted?
I think that's a good idea.
No,
I heard you.
Okay,
If he's
Yeah, I
willing.
think he's frozen.
you're right.
Thank you.
There he
Very-
goes. I think he just left. All right. His silence was a yes, I feel like.
I agree, Maureen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll email him, he and Judy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, everyone.
DP.
Thank you, everyone.
CPC.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Nice
Bye.
job, Andrew.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.